welcome to Marathon Recon, a mile-by-mile preview of the LA Marathon. I'm Martise Moore, your Run Faster coach, and today we're running mile 15. Luckily for me, I get to run with GreenRunner and a very, very special guest, Kathi. Kathi is a volunteer and a water captain and will be a venue manager this year for the U.S. Olympic trials. Marathon trials, so we're going to find out more about that later. So we're going to get started running down San Vicente. Now yesterday we accidentally ran down the wrong street so on mile 14. So it's actually a left downhill on Sunset Boulevard, so it's still downhill, so nothing to worry about there. But anyway, this is a really nice wide street where people just kind of take off on this hill going down towards Santa Monica Boulevard as we enter into the Beverly Hills area. So Kathi, yes, please tell us your experiences with the LA Marathon as far as being a volunteer and a water captain.
Well,
What's that like?
I've been a water captain ever since the LA Marathon has become the stadium to the sea race.
Okay.
And that involved running through Beverly Hills. And at that time, 6 years ago, I was on the Recreation and Parks Commission. So I got the job of handling mile 16 water station, which is right in front of City Hall.
Okay.
And it's been a very rewarding experience. I've met so many people, little kids, teens, adults, grandparents. They all come out to support the runners as they come through, handing out water, handing out Gatorade, and the whole community comes together.
About how many people usually volunteer at your station?
I have about 125 to 150 volunteers.
Oh wow.
My water station sells out really quickly.
Okay.
We have a lot of fun. The volunteers all get t-shirts and other goodies.
In the future, like for next year, how could people potentially become a volunteer at your water station?
You just go on lamarathon.com and there's a volunteer link and you scroll down to mile 16.
Right.
I mean, there's over 22 or so water stations. So there's plenty to volunteer at.
Okay, so you guys also make signs too, right? Like...
We do. That's one of the fun things about our water station. I have a co-captain who's in the graphic art field, so she loves to make those signs.
Yeah, they're really great signs too, so it helps motivate the runners.
So let GreenRunner know if you need a sign for your loved one who's running the race.
Yeah, go ahead and tweet us your sign requests or email us at greenrunnerla.com and we'll make sure your loved one or you has a sign at Kathi's station. That would be awesome. Thanks for offering that. So in addition to the water station, now you are having a new role this year with the upcoming U.S. Marathon Olympic trials. It's actually the day before the LA Marathon.
Right, we're coming up on one of the most epic historical weekends in running history, and it's right in our backyard. It's right in downtown Los Angeles. And there's 350 men and women who have qualified. Okay. And for the women, you have to run a marathon in, and this is more or less 2:30, 2:38, 2:44.
So kind of slow.
So yeah,
no,
kind of slow.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'd be lucky if I finished a half marathon in twice that, you know. But, and for the men, it's in the 2:11 to 2:18.
Tell us a little bit about the course.
Oh, is that fabulous, especially if you're a spectator. It's all around the Convention Center, LA Live area. Runs by the Coliseum, which is so rich in Olympic history anyway. And then it goes by USC, the Space Center.
So all that area is pretty flat.
Yes, yes.
And they're running
loops.
They're running loops.
So you have an opportunity to see these elite runners go by up to 8 times when they're running this loop.
Oh wow, 8 times. Okay, cool. So unlike the LA Marathon, where if you stay in one spot, you're only gonna see the runner one time. But at this, you can actually just stand in one spot and see these elite runners run to
they're running
to make it to the Olympics, to Rio this year.
Yeah, and in the United States, it's the top 3 runners in this one race. So you're going to see history being made.
Oh, nice. And actually it opens up the field for the LA Marathon, because all those elite runners will have already run a marathon the day before. So it's kind of an open race this year. If you guys are trying to win, this is your year to go for it.
It is. It certainly is.
So tell us about being a spectator for this historic event, as far as having the Olympic trials here in Los Angeles. How can we support the runners?
Well, first of all, you can go on LA Trials 2016.
Okay.
So LATrials2016.com. And it's all there. It gives you bios on the athlete. Come on, Martise, I can't run this.
Okay.
I am not a 2-hour marathoner. You just go right on the website, and it will walk you through it.
Okay.
B runners have won in the past. The A runners are in a group of their own. And there'll be all sorts of activities going on for the LA community throughout the course.
Good. So this is definitely an opportunity for people to come out and support the USA.
Oh yes, yay!
Because we're going to send our best to Rio.
Wear your red, white, and blue. Bring pom-poms, signs, whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure they're really appreciated.
Right. The race starts at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
The Expo Center at the Convention Center opens at 8. So you can go to the Expo Center, see all the latest in running equipment, and clothing. Clothing's big. And then walk over to the marathon route.
Okay. So right now we're on Santa Monica Boulevard. It's very flat here. And we're running into the Beverly Hills area. So this is a very well-known area for Kathi. She has her water stations here, and she knows all the great places to run around here. So there's lots of nice running trails and parks and for people to run in this area. So I want to thank you for all the volunteer work you have done for the runners, because it's definitely meant a lot to everyone who's had a chance to run the marathon and to see their name or see a sign that gives them a little bit of encouragement.
Right. And thank you for all your GreenRunners that happen to be on the course and continue to keep up the vibrancy of the LA running market.
Yeah, because when they run a mile 16, it's still about 10 miles to go. So it's really important, like in the middle of a race, to get some extra motivation. And I'm sure you guys cheer like super loud.
We have more than cheer. We have the DJ, the band.
Oh, nice.
Air France is a major sponsor this year. They have a booth set up. So it's good for both the spectators and the runners.
Okay.
It'll be very lively in Beverly Hills.
Okay, great. So we're near the end of mile 17. We're coming up on the iconic Beverly Hills sign.
Mile 15.
Oh, mile 15, my bad. So we're coming up on the iconic Beverly Hills sign here. Doheny. This is where we turn left on Doheny. Hopefully you can see the Beverly Hills sign here. So we're going to cross the street. And we'll be officially out of West Hollywood and running into Beverly Hills. Now at this point, on Santa Monica Boulevard was very flat. And as we go down Doheny, it's very flat to downhill. So still a nice, easy pace running down this part of the course. So mile 15. So it's pretty exciting to always have the downs after you've had the ups, to get the benefit of flying when you worked so hard to get up the hills.
And I encourage everyone to get out and just walk a part of the course. Be part of this history being made over the weekend of February 13th and 14th. You can tell your kids and your grandkids, hey, I was on that course.
And I cheered for our Olympians.
Our Olympians. We have many Olympians in the trials, and we have last year's place winners have qualified for the trials. So last year's marathon winners. So, it's going to be a great weekend.
Oh yeah, well it's going to be super exciting. I'm really excited about it, and really excited about the signs you're going to make for GreenRunners and anybody else who puts in their order early. So again, you can tweet us at GreenRunnerLA or email me at GreenRunnerLA.com. And we're going to go ahead and finish here. So again, I want to thank my special guest and GreenRunner, Kathi. She's awesome. She gave us a really unique perspective on what it's like to be a volunteer at the LA Marathon, which is one of the biggest events in Los Angeles every year. So I want to thank her, and I will see her out there being the water captain and making sure everybody gets their water and their signs.
And come find me downtown at LA Live, walking the course down there for the LA Olympic Trials. It's a combination. You've got the U.S. Olympic Committee people, you've got the U.S. Track and Field people. If you have children who are middle school, high school runners, coming down to the Olympic Trials is an event you just don't want to miss.
Yeah, and they'll actually probably get to see some of the elite runners. So that's going to be a really awesome experience.
Go on the website and you can download the bios of the athletes, which is a great experience in itself. And then come out for the LA Marathon. It's running all the way from Dodger Stadium to Santa Monica. How cool is that?
Yeah.
So you can find someplace along the route. And the Beverly Hills traffic, we're going to open the streets by 1 o'clock. So it only affects a little bit of your day.
Well, thank you so much. You gave us so much insight on things we wouldn't know otherwise. So thank you.
Thank you.
And we will see you tomorrow for mile 16 in Beverly Hills. And until then, if you have any racing or running questions, please tweet me at GreenRunnerLA or email me at GreenRunnerLA.com. And until then, everybody keep running.